How you doing, guys? Jesse Nolan here with J-Tech. First thing you want to make sure anytime you're doing any work on a truck or anything, you want to make sure you have your eye protection on so that no debris gets in your face. Today we're testing the windshield wiper operation and the spray of the fluid and making sure that everything, hoses, connections, motors, everything's working in proper order. First thing you want to make sure is when you're checking the windshield wipers, you want to see if they're even working in the beginning. So what you're going to do is turn the key on. Over here on to the left of the steering wheel, we have the controls of it. They have different settings that go from off, different speeds, they go up low to high. But you want to make sure that each one of them work as you go through and you have proper function and operation. Don't worry about the buzzer that you're hearing. That's a low air buzzer at the moment, but we're not worrying about that today. So you want to make sure that all of them are working in every single position like I was just saying. And as we see, they are working. You want to make sure that the flow that you see on the windshield wipers and when you spray your washer fluid is consistent and proper. And how you're going to do that is you're going to push this in. So while it's spraying, you want to make sure that you're getting the 3 proper sprays across the windshield, because if you're not, you could have a bad sprayer or a bad pump. You could have something going on in your windshield wipers, and you want to make sure that that operation is working properly so that the truck can see. So now we're going to go outside of the truck and we're going to check the different motors and the reservoir for the fluid. How you doing, guys? Now we're outside of the truck. We're going to come over here and we're going to check the reservoir for the washer fluid. As you can see, this is where the fill cap is. You want to make sure that the cap is intact, that the funnel here is intact, the hoses that run down into the reservoir intact. Now the reservoir is up underneath this panel right here. As you go that way, right here. You want to make sure that this isn't leaking and all the hoses are connected, all the wires are connected to it that need to be connected. Now we're going to go inside the truck right here and we're going to check the fuses. Now if you want to come up here with me, the fuses that run the motor and the different things is this one, F5. F5 makes sure that the power is supplied to it. You have your high and low speed relays here for your windshield wipers. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to go out here and we're going to look at the motor and make sure that all the wiring, the connections, the hoses, everything is working properly, and the windshield wiper arms and wipers are good working. All right, we're back, guys. So now that we're underneath the hood, we want to make sure that we can see that the windshield wiper arms and blades are working in their proper order. First thing you want to make sure is that it's opening and locking in place like it's supposed to, and that these hoses that are connected to the wiper blades, which disperse the wiper fluid, are not kinking up or they're dry rotted or bad or anything. These appear to be a little bit too short, which needs to be adjusted and addressed. But first thing you want to make sure is that these are working properly. Next thing you want to make sure is that the blades is still in good shape. They're not dry rotted, cracked, or going bad. What you want to do is rub your fingers down it, and you want to feel for any dry spots. Now right here towards the end, there appears to be a couple bad spots on this wiper blade. They're cheap, and we would suggest to the driver to change them. They're only $3 or $4. We want to check both of them, but that one's on that side, and I can go over there at a later date and check that. But the next thing you want to go to is if everything is not working in proper order. All the things you check, like your fuses and relays, are not working, or something's not working, or the windshield wipers or washer fluid's not coming out properly, is you want to go to the motor. The motor is placed up underneath the firewall right here. Don't know if you'll be able to see it because it's dark and kind of hidden, but if you have a problem and it's not working properly, you want to isolate that, which means take it out, and you want to test it by itself. If everything else checks all right, your breakers and relays are all working properly, most likely your problem is going to be in the motor. So you take that out, isolate it, test it and see if it's good or not. If it's bad, you would address it to the driver or the company. If it's good, you would go back and you would continue troubleshooting. But that would be a wiper and arm washer fluid inspection to make sure it has proper function for an electrical problem. Thank you for watching. I'm Jesse. Have a good day.